Okay, welcome to this channel. And if today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. In today's lesson, we are going to look at how to insert circles inside shapes in Photoshop. So, without wasting much time, let's go straight into our Photoshop. Alright, so once the Photoshop is opened, today in this tutorial too, we are going to start everything from scratch. So to start your Photoshop project, you need to have a new project. You can either go to the file to add a new project, that's new. You decide the color. With this one you can choose a standard paper. So let's choose something like A4. So let's title our work project 1. So make sure your resolution is always high. Alright, so you have the paper like this, so you can show your layers from this side. You unlock your background. Okay, so you have your Photoshop opened in this way. So once we want to put an image inside a shape, we will first draw the image, or we will first draw the shape. So you come to your shape tool over here, or you press U on the keyboard and you select a rectangular tool. So you come here and draw a rectangle of any size. Okay, so you have your rectangle there. You can always choose a different color for your rectangle, but for this case, let's make our rectangle blue, and let's make the stroke red. You can always increase the size of the stroke. Okay, so something like this is good. Alright, so you have your shape already here. You go straight into your resources and bring any image you want to bring. I'll select my image from this side. Okay, so let me drop this image. Okay, so I have my image here, and you can always resize your image. You can resize your image to any size of your choice. So let's say this is the size of my image. Alright, always remember to accept the change. So once you have your image here, you have your shape here, you come to layers. So you put your cursor on layer, you run through, you see create clipping marks, you click on it. Alright, so you come to this side, or once it is on it like this, clipping marks. So make sure the food is selected. So you can see that the image has entered the circle, and if you drag it, it doesn't go outside the circle. So always make sure the cursor is, or the selected layer is the image you want to put inside the circle, just on top like it is here. You can also use Ctrl Alt G to do the same thing, or you come to layers and select from layer mask. Over here we have already created the layer mask, so if I do this, it will release the layer mask. But once I do it again, this time around the control, it will just enter the circle, and you can always resize it to however you want it to be. Okay, so we are good to go. Once you are done, don't leave it like this. Probably you might be moving it around, so you can merge both layers. So make sure you select both here. you can do so by holding Control and doing the selection. So you hold Control and select them, and you right click them. You see merge layers here, so you merge the layers. You can see that it is merged over here. So now you can move this layer around as one layer inside the circle. Alright, so let's do another one so that you might get. This time around, you choose the ellipse tool. The ellipse tool is a tool that is used to draw a circle in Photoshop. So to get a perfect circle, hold Shift and draw the shape of your choice. Just draw it to any size at all, but make sure your hand is on the Shift key. If I leave it, see how it's doing. It will not have a perfect circle, but once I hold it, I'll have perfect shape. Alright, so this size of shape, no, this size is okay. Alright, so again, let me change the borderline to red and increase the stroke here. Okay, so I have something like this. So this is the tool we are dealing with. So you go into your resources again and go and get an image you want to put. So what image? Okay, let me drop this image. You can just bring the image by dropping it from your resources. So you resize the image to any size of your choice. You can do so by holding Control, or if you're using a later version, you just drag it. But if you're using an older version rather than 2022, then you have to hold Shift and probably Alt to get a perfect expansion. So you have it here like this, and the fruit is on top of the ellipse tool layer here, or the image. This image is on top of the tool like this in the layers. Make sure it is like this. So with the layer selected, you can either use Control Alt G to get the max, or you come inside the layers and you come and create a clipping max, just like this. So once you are done, you can resize your distance to fill the circle just anyhow you want it. Always remember to accept the change. So basically, this is how to put an image inside a shape, whether it is a rectangular shape or a custom shape. You can get a custom shape from the custom shapes from the. So over there, you can choose any shape at all you want. Probably let me try this one so that you see how it is. That one too, you can get a perfect one by holding this one. So you have it here. So let me get it here. Let me increase it. Okay, so this one too, you can still drop inside of it what's the name? An image. So I have my image here. The same way I did the other one. Over here is on top of it already. It's on top of the shape. So you can go ahead by pressing Control Alt G and have it inside there, just like it is. So you can always resize your image to get a better shape. So just like it is over there. Alright, so this is how to put an image inside a shape. If you like this tutorial, let me hear that in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos to come. You can also request for anything at all you don't understand. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you, and see you again.